Thanks, man.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
You all right?
Thank you.
Super happy for you, man. This is incredible.
Thank you.
I only had one for you. Ryan went through this in 07 as a player and came up short. You've climbed this mountain that I think a lot of people thought couldn't be climbed. Do you think that kind of links you guys in a different way, in a new way now?
Yeah, it does. I think we've always been linked. I mean, he's been my quarterback coach for a long time. I first came up to the league in 2016 for the Stampeders practice roster expansion in the middle of the year during the historic season that, ended unfortunately with a Grey Cup loss. But, my only experience in that year was being for 5 or 6 weeks in the quarterback room at Dinwiddie, learning the CFL game, learning what motions meant, learning what coverages a team can run with 12 people instead of 11. He's taught me the game, and he saw me see me through all the stages. He saw me as a rookie in 18 trying to just contribute as a short yardage quarterback and lifting weights with a D lineman and deadlifting before the game so that I know I could get a push to get every yard that I needed when it counted. On a quarterback sneak, and then from 19 to have to take over, abruptly when Bo got hurt. He got me through that and got me how to be a starter for 7 weeks and how to start to lead a team and how to approach the game as a starter. He took me in 21 and helped me get through adversity of of an unknown and a challenging situation of, being uprooted from Ottawa to Toronto, kind of in the middle of the night. And then he brought me back, and he got to see a new me and a me that's, been through the desert, just going through challenges and learning and growing as a person and changing as a person, having kids and a family, and got to see, the me that was finally ready to embrace the moment and help this team win in any way possible.
What was it feeling coming off the field, doing your job, and then seeing what your defense was doing, picking apart the Blue Bombers one by one?
It's great, and it's one of the things that I credit to Kahari Jones. Like I said, I've learned so many things from so many people as I've gone through my experiences, and every coach from Elizondo in Edmonton after Toronto, and then and Jarius Jackson, and got to have La Police, and he brought so many new just ways to approach the game, and as a coach especially, so many things that I'm going to emulate with how he approaches the quarterback-coach relationship, and then with Kahari, he's one of the people that taught me that the iPad and watching film is important to communicate, but it's just as important to pay attention to what's going on when the defense is on the field, and to just have a grasp of the energy and the flow, and that you want to see adjustments, but you don't want to miss just the energy of the game, because that's so important for how you're going to handle drive to drive. Because if your defense is dominating out there, you want to feel it, so when you go out there, you can be aggressive, but you can also just let your defense win the game. Not to make stupid mistakes. And then there's times you want to feel like, okay, their offense is just rolling, and maybe you got to make sure the offense is going to go out there and score every drive. And so you learn how to do that, and there's just so many people, and I credit to him because now I'm out here and I just second nature to make my adjustments, but also just be in tune with what's going on in all three phases on the field, and knowing that we can just play complementary football if we all understand what's going on each side. And so that was great today.
Nick, what does it mean to see in these 3 games, complementary football, as you said, seemed to be the formula for you guys? What does it say about this group specifically?
It's been the formula all season long. I mean, we won earlier in the season with Cameron as a young quarterback and early starts, making plays and executing at a high, super efficient level. We won games with defensive touchdowns when our offense couldn't move the ball very well and we were having bad games. We won with 8 field goals, setting the CFL record. We won with a walk-off Rouge, and we won with 58 points scored in the game. We've done everything all season long, and we talked about that going into this. We knew that there's nothing that we're going to see today that we haven't seen, and we don't have to try to be heroes. We don't got to try to win MVPs or nothing like that. Just believe in each other and believe that however this game goes, we're gonna find a way to win. There was never a doubt. There was never a doubt.
Nick, I know that at times there were mistakes in this game. But you keep